The most recent piece of research we've done was with children in care in Birmingham City Council. So that means they've been taken off their families and they're now living with foster care placements or in residential homes. We spoke to just under 30 young people who were between age 8 and 16 years old or 17 years old about their experiences of being in care. This was really important for the organisation because whilst we have a little bit of information about some of the academic outcomes and the employment outcomes for children in care, we don't know much about their in-depth experience of being in care, if their needs are being met whilst they're in care, the concerns that they have, the things that they'd like to tell people if they just asked in the right way. And also academic literature in this area. Although it has been done, you don't find many sample sizes of the size that we actually did, in the close to 30. Recently, we've been very fortunate within Birmingham City Council that we have a Director of Children's Services who really values and understands research and has no way tried to hide the results of this research, and actually it's been very much celebrated throughout the organisation and very much promoted. So unlike some of the research we had done in the past where we hadn't been encouraged to share it to the same degree, this time I've seen a step change within the organisation. We really are being encouraged to get out there with all the research results and tell as many people as we can, both the good and the bad messages, to change and encourage practice. And we're also being encouraged to share it not just within the organisation but further afield, and more specifically academically. We're being pushed to get this into the academic domain because we know, and our colleagues within children's social care know, this is academic standard research and really should be shared with the wider academic community. After doing the research and speaking to these young people who really were being very honest with us and giving their heartfelt experiences about being in care, we felt it was really important not only to share our results internally within the council, but also wider and further afield. So one of the things we've already done is to publish an article on the Research and Practice website. That is a website that specialises in practice and research issues in relation to children and adult social care. So we've done a blog on there talking about foster care placements and the quality of foster care placements which came up within the research. Another one of the things we're doing locally is looking at the screening processes and review processes involved in foster care placements. And in that blog I was asking about to what extent is this a national issue, and posing these questions to social work practitioners as a whole. It was meant to be a thought-provoking think piece for other social work practitioners. And I was immensely proud of the team and the young people for contributing when I realised that we had 150 shares on that website blog within a week of it going live. So I've no idea of how many people who actually read it, but I know that at least 150 felt it was valuable enough to share it with a colleague or a friend, which is great because it means our research and our findings and the implications of our research are getting out much further than the local authority. We are also currently working on an academic article with academic colleagues, and we hope to publish the research within a journal towards the end of 2016.